Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and today we're going to take a look at this Norwegian Artic ration. It's chicken tikka masala, and I'm blowing it right away here. Anyhow, I got Dave with me to help me out with this one. I'm not like a huge fan of Indian food, so if I don't like it so much, I got a little help on her. Let's pop her open and see what she got. I was trying to figure out how to open this baby up, and it says open here, but this is really just a seal that you can use to reseal it if you don't use the whole thing. So let's have another look. So I'm just going to use my Magnum knife and hopefully not pierce any of the vitals. There we go, a little notch will do the job. Whoa. All right, they got a lot of stuff packed right in here. Looks like we got some cocoa, cranberry bar, some freeze-dried coffee. Let me say that's a real gum instead of the fake gum you get in the other countries' rations. Disinfectant swipe and our chicken tikka spoon, nut cream. Make your own joke. Real on the go. Dave's laughing. He's trying not to laugh out loud.
There's a lot of real stuff in this book.
There's a lot of real stuff in here. And some cornbread. I think this says cornbread. I do have to say, this package is incredibly dense. It's very similar to the Mountain House's backpacking version where they remove all the air out of the package and tighten it up, but it feels like it has about twice as much as you would get in one of those. Anyhow, I'm going to have to open this up. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a hiss. No hiss. Anyhow, I mainly wanted to open this up so I could read the directions because they're just so crinkled down it's impossible to tell. Okay, turns out this is actually the Ziploc seal. Let's see if we get something here. Ooh, that was a good one. Wow. Let's have a look inside. That's our Tikka Masala. I'm actually looking in the viewfinder and I have no idea what this looks like for real. Let me give it a smell. Oh, it actually smells pretty good. Let me give her a...
Yeah, kind of tomato.
Yeah, it smells fantastic. All right, we figured out the fill line is right here. And what makes it easy is you just bend the bag over and put a little crease in there. And now I know exactly where to fill up to. While we wait for that to reconstitute, let's go ahead and bust the rest of these items open. This isn't actually cornbread. This is going to be a wheat bread. I'm going to take that out. Well, that's pretty stiff. Let's have a look at our cranberry. I am starving. I haven't had anything to eat for about 15 hours, so my hands are probably shaking because I'm so hungry. Oh. It's like sticking in the bag. Anyhow, that's what that guy looks like. I'll put it right by the nut cream. I think this is going to be a tropical fruit mix. If I can get that open. Good Lord. I always had troubles with these. That's what that looks like. I tell you what, the room is starting to smell like the Tikka Masala, which I think has an allspice smell to it. It smells pretty good, but it's fairly pungent. All right, what I'm going to do is go ahead and bust this bread in half, and then I'm going to use half for the nut cream, because once you massage your nut cream, you want to put it on your bread. So I think I've massaged that as much as it needs to be. God dang, all these things are hard to open.
Well, Norwegians are very hardy people.
Yes. You don't want your nut cream just spilling out of the bag nilly-willy. All right, here we go. You know what? This kind of looks like there's a filling in it a little bit. Or is that just me? I'm going to try it by itself first. That bread is actually really good. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze... I'm going to guess this is going to be very similar to Nutella. I'm just going to put it on here. I'm going to save the rest of my bread in case I want to dab up some liquids from the Tikka Masala or whatever's. That's how she looks. Well, I spread my nut cream over these pieces of bread with this spoon and taste the spoon. The nut cream by itself actually has a fantastic flavor. It's a very mild hazelnut and a very light chocolate flavor. I was surprised to think it find it was a little gritty. I'm going to give Dave a piece of bread here. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm going to give this a taste. There we are. The bread is pretty good. It's pretty thick, but it's not. It doesn't suffer from its density. It tastes delicious. This cream is really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not overbearing. It's not overly sweet, and it's not overly. I don't know. It's just really, really good. Really, really good. Let's bust open this real drink. Now, the fill line on this one is very easy to see as I spread peach flavored dust all over my tray. Wow, the peach smell come out of this is really very peachy. I mean, I can smell it like from 1.5 feet away. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's particles in there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, looks like Pop Rocks.
Mm-hmm. It does look like Pop Rocks in there. The bottom is not gusseted, but it does have a fill line to mix it in. So I'm going to have to be careful here. We give it the old shake-a. Oh man, ooh, that was close. I don't know how you would drink this. I'm just going to pour it into this glass and hopefully not. It looks like peach. I'm trying to see if I can get the camera to pick that up nice. Man, it'd be cool if you could smell this. It smells like you just peeled a peach. I should have mixed that a little better. I got some grains on the bottom.
A little swirly.
It's light. It's not overly sweet. It's very refreshing with a peach flavor without it being sickeningly sweet. And while I still wait for my main to rehydrate, let's have a look at this Colombian coffee, which I suspect will not have any great mysteries inside. Yes, same old, same old. You know, there's no creamer or sugar with this.
That's a fail.
Yeah, I'm just going to add a little water to this because usually these small packets don't use, maybe a little, no, that's about right. Don't use that much water. I'm going to try it by itself, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a mocha out of it. This isn't too bad. If you've ever stayed at a hotel and drank the coffee that comes at a hotel room, this is exactly what it tastes like. But I'm going to go ahead and put the, if I can get it open. I am just struggling today with these things. As I dust my tray one more time with a substance. Actually, with just adding a little bit more water and putting that cocoa pack in there, this is pretty good. I don't taste the coffee anymore. It just tastes like good cocoa. But the cocoa is fantastic, very smooth, not overly sweet. It's very nice. I'll go ahead and give this tropical mix a taste. It looks like there's probably pineapple and maybe mango or something there. They're very small. Whoops. Well, this is really very good. It's really sweet. It's probably a little more sweet than I care for, but it's right at the edge of not being too much. It's hard to kind of tell what the flavors are. You maybe get a little mango. I almost tasted like pear or something in there. I'm trying to figure out what that is, but it's very good. Let's have a look at this bar. That's what she looks like. This guy right here is absolutely fantastic. I don't know why everything in the United States has to be so sweet. This is lightly sweet. You could eat these all day. It's fantastic. The cranberry flavor isn't overly cranberry. I thought it tasted like peach a little bit at first, but man, it's so good. Here we go. Before I pour it in the bag, I think that these are small slices of chicken right on the top. It smells pretty good. If you don't like allspice, this may not be your dish. Let's put her out on the tray. Spill it all over my workbench. Wow, that is a hefty portion. That filled up this whole tray section. Pretty much slid right all the way out of there. Ooh, that is very allspicey. I'd have to say that I was actually very nervous about this, but this is not spicy even a little bit. It's just basically, that's allspice I'm tasting, right? Or is it Chinese 5-spice?
I'm not even sure, guys.
It's one of those two things, but there's not much going on there. The flavor's good, but it's not spicy. Well, we've powered through about half of this guy right here, and I like it, but I don't love it. I don't think Dave might feel about the same.
Probably more like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah. It didn't rehydrate as fully as we would have liked. I think these are lentils, the little brown circles. and they're a little crunchy, and the rice isn't as tender as I'm used to. And the chicken was a little tough, which is weird because it's wafer thin. It's good, it's just not great. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Dave likes this a little more than I do. And actually, the more I eat it, the more I actually like it a little bit better. My tongue gets maybe more assimilated to the flavors or something. If you want to try chicken tikka masala and you never had it, I'd say go ahead. This is pretty good. Maybe easy entry way into it because they didn't overspice it. It's got a nice pepper flavor. It doesn't need any salt. We both agree if you had a sachet of hot sauce, it would probably jazz it up to like a really good meal. It's missing a little something in there, but you know, they're making this for millions of people, so you gotta probably dumb it down a little bit. Anyhow, thanks so much to Carsten for sending this to me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I know I didn't try the gum. I never eat the gum.